All right, we are live. Oh my goodness. For someone who live streams pinball machines pretty much every day, this morning was one of those days that just couldn't happen. It couldn't launch. Ran into some technical difficulties with these, 5 cameras and all that. But we're here. The Baba Yaga is in the house. We're playing John Wick today. John Wick is one of my favorites. I am often vocal about that. And today there has been a huge code update. So let's do some John Wick stuff today. Thank you everyone for coming to the live stream. My name is Aaron. This is Grownup Adjacent, and we'll be doing some pinball. Warm-up game activated. Take us a while to possibly find some shots, but we'll see. There we go.
The Bowery King does not play games.
Interesting. Oh no! Oh my god. Rockhound, what's up, my friend? I was just looking up at the screen and there was some graphic changes. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Larger fonts and stuff. So. All good. Oh no, this is a warm-up game. This is like target practice. It's like going to the driving range. Yeah, like I did 1 or 2 games on this after the code update dropped, and it might sound kind of lame, but some of the favorite things for me for code updates is just light show, graphics, and sound. Bug fixes, obviously, but what's up, Slinger? Puffins.
Johnny BTN subscribed to the channel for 12 months.
What's up, Johnny Button? Thank you so much for the resub. Subscriptions. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. We're doing some of this stuff. I was going to, I had fun playing Beetlejuice the last couple days. I was like, you know what? I sort of want to play another few games on Beetlejuice, but
the Continental appreciates your accuracy.
I needed to change. Let the record show that's the second time I've done that in 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I was admiring the Christmas lights. The light show has changed slightly. The flashing of the light of the inserts, the arrow inserts, is a little different, I think, when they were flashing faster. I don't know. Could be me.
Your aim was impeccable, Jonathan.
Well, there we go. All right, it's been a good episode. I'm just kidding. There we go. Well, what's up, everybody? One thing that's interesting, anytime I have John Wick on the live stream, there's a crap load of editing to do after. Because I've got to go in and actually I get flagged for video and audio. Oh my goodness. But it is it is such a fun game. Have to stream it. Have to stream it.
You should have stayed out for all our sakes.
Well, Slinger, lockout tagout training is critical. It is very important. I work in an industrial setting, and I've trained lockout tagout. I've created lockout tagout courses, and I've also been on a response to a severe workplace injury. So definitely lockout tagout is worth paying attention to. I'm sure you know that.
Well played.
You know what? I gotta take a look at my flipper switch.
Can issue a marker if you need help, yet you'll be bound by its obligation.
Maybe it's from going from Beetlejuice to this one, but going like way in and out. It's... Fuck off. There you guys.
Continental appreciates your accuracy. You know better than to underestimate the Roscaroma.
So one interesting fact, I don't know if it's interesting, but at my workplace, I star in a lot of our videos, our training videos and our learning platform videos. I'm the talking head or the example maker. John Wick Pinball is ultimately like, John Wick Pinball is like a multi-ball trainer. How to aim well in constant multi-ball. extra bully awarded. Oh my goodness. Oh. Safety video stuntman. Yeah, I mean, we've all seen those like safety videos from the 80s. Well, maybe we all
Or
have.
just another ball.
My feed feeds me them.
I am impressed. You don't see that often.
Actually, at my workplace, oh my goodness, I get so distracted, but I enjoy it. One video and training series I'm about to author is on the sustainable use of cleaning chemicals, which is kind of silly, but basically the workers and the kind of middle managers decided to use larger buckets for cleaning chemicals, and all it's doing is making people use more chemicals and waste them, and you know, it's not good for the environment, but ultimately it's extremely expensive. So we're going from big buckets to little buckets like we used to have, and I have to do a training series on it, so I'm bringing my camera gear. Well, welcome and good morning, everybody, to the Grownup Adjacent live stream of John Wick. There was a huge code update. So far, all I've noticed is a few graphical changes, which included some font sizes getting slightly bigger and a few arrows flashing a little differently. And the expression lighting looks a little better or different. So there's that. That's about it. One thing I'm noticing / upset about, this is the only machine left in the room that has rubber feet on the front. So when I'm nudging it, it's not moving. I have done that a little bit sometimes, Slinger. So next week I'm going down to the Northwest Pinball, Northwest Pinball and Arcade Show in Tacoma. It is a good one if you're within driving distance or want to fly in. Anyways, I sort of want to like partner with one of the booths down there and bring my mobile rig and just set up my mobile rig all day and just have live stream down there. Not the tournament, just people. But I'm a little worried about, like, you know, there's obviously so when I do anything with my like pinball hobby, I have to make sure it doesn't look like it's doing work, because, you know, if you work in other countries and stuff, you want to make sure you don't like screw with worker laws. So I'd be like bringing this big, huge aluminum frame in the back of my car going across the border. I'd be like, what job are you trying to take from Americans? It's vice versa in Canada too. There's obviously control over that, but I wonder if they would consider it commercial, even though like pinball is just a hobby. Probably not worth it. I'll just go with my backpack.
I'm going to need a gun.
Have I used risers to speed up the return? No. No, I haven't. I'm not that punishing. I don't punish myself that much.
Well played.
But you know what's funny, Slinger? So talking about, I'm just trying to think of what I can talk about. So one of the things I may be doing a kind of like a live stream or podcast series with the company is on like tasting certain products, and like I'm like, oh man, I've got a live stream rig that's like perfect for that. Has the overhead, the face, the mixer, the mics, everything. I also kind of don't ever want to mix like work and
Continental
fun.
appreciates your accuracy. Plunge this man out of his seat at the table. This marker might save you, but its consequences.
We should, you know, Rockhound. I think a lot of people don't realize there is potential to injure yourself working on a pinball machine. Like recently, I was changing out the legs on a pinball machine, and I was under the machine. I was doing one at a time, from the normal ones to powder coated ones. And anyways, I like called my daughter down to help. I'm like, can you just like support this while I'm under here doing this? And I had my little cabinet jack, and anyways, like something happened and like the whole machine nearly tipped over with me underneath it, and my daughter, it nearly crushed both of us. It was so stupid given how overly safe I am. But I mean, we all know about the incident with me exploding some glass recently. You know what I like about, you know, so I blew up a piece of glass by picking it up, and I think it had a flaw or something because it was just leaning. I didn't hit anything. Anyways, man, so many people in the comments were like, obviously you hit something. Obviously you were not careful. Obviously you broke it. And they were like, I was like, what? My sheer strength, you know. But it was a piece that did have like a very chipped corner, and I got a discount on it because of that, or maybe it was like a flaw because of it.
Your aim was impeccable, Jonathan.
Why don't I just restart this game?
Akira's skills rival even yours.
A wicked man with a big apple is making a beeline for our sacred home. Extra ball.
One thing I have to learn more about. I have to learn more about adjusting the leaf switches on my flipper buttons, and then standardizing all of them, because I'm really aware today playing this that my flipper buttons feel quite a bit different than playing on the spooky game yesterday.
There will always be work for you here at the Continental.
Mr. Wick isn't dead already. He soon will be.
But yeah, talking about being excited over Sonic being becoming a pinball machine. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in seeing it and playing it. I'm not excited, and I won't be throwing money out at it. Pretty much no matter what they present. I'm too excited for Transformers. I'm too excited for Fallout.
Incredible.
And so I'm just like overextended with my excitement. I'm interested in it because I love all new pinball, but I'm not like, I need to have that. You know? I'm also like currently emotionally butthurt that games have to be bought a year in advance before you actually get them. So if Sonic like came out and was available right away, I might consider it, but I don't know.
Well played.
Wick is here.
Yes.
Loose ends.
Yeah.
We love you, Eris.
JR Virtual 34 rated with 1 viewers.
What's up, JR? Thank you for the raid and the hangout in the chat. Oof. What's up, Ghidra? Oh. Bam.
The marker is over. Mark it.
Well. Some mid-level
You left me no
gameplay.
choice. Status excommunicado.
Well, Ghidra or Tommytron, whoever you are, Tom, I haven't found any of the new modes yet, but I've only played like 2 games. I have seen a little bit of improved light show and just a little bit of like font quality of life on the main screen, but
Just have fun out there.
nothing too life-changing yet.
I am impressed. Oh, I see you've met the Bowery King. Quite the character. Not one to be underestimated.
The Baba Yaga prevails.
The Continental appreciates your accuracy.
Yeah, D&D's actually overdue to get on stream too. I'm expecting they're probably going to drop another update, knowing them. They kind of drop them in waves on their newer games, but
Your aim was impeccable, Jonathan.
Down the road.
You're a lucky man.
well, I don't know. That's a that's a clip.
For a man in the marketplace.
trick shot.
Find a soul for Blodo.
Block is lit.
Well, I'm like physically not finding the groove for John Wick. I should have stayed on fucking Beetlejuice. I wanted to play Beetlejuice. It's a lot of work to move the rig. I should have just done what I wanted. I'll find the groove. I'll find the groove. You guys know I love John Wick, so. I know. It'll be back. It's a popular one on my stream right now. I'll probably stream it on the weekend. Actually, I want to check something quickly. So there's a local pinball tournament. I'm in a pinball association, like a league, I guess, but they go about once a month throughout the year. And what's up, Caleb? Yeah, the light show has improved on this update. I've seen some new. It was great before that, but they've actually made some further fixes. Anyway, there's a tournament this Sunday, and not a lot of moderns, a lot of good selection in this tournament, and I've missed a couple of their tournaments, but I'd love to live stream at it. I don't know if they're interested in that. I asked in their forums, but no one replied yet.
Have a drink.
Winston, tell them. I'll kill them. I'll kill them all.
Yeah, so Tom, basically, I posted two questions. One of them is in the association's forum, but I want to start. There's a really good spot that I ran a couple tournaments at Industry Arcade, and I don't know, the TD got a job somewhere else, and I don't know, it just kind of fizzled out, but the location is awesome, and it's like right near me. They've got good internet. Like I want to run streams there, and but there's a lot of like during the week streams, so or tournaments. So there's kind of no night that's available to run another pinball tournament.
Saved by the door, I see. The Marquis de Gramont will not hesitate to stab you in the back. Taken lightly, but it is
Yeah, Slinger. So anyways, I did some what I thought were pretty successful live streams at a local tournament. I did a Pokemon launch party. But I'm trying to get it going again. And I know there's lots of community support. They would like it at that location. But it's funny because no one wants to really say, I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't want, you don't want to start a tournament on a night when there's already a tournament or a league. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't try to like poach viewers, or poach players from another tournament night.
For your skills with the flipper.
So the location that I did the Pokemon launch party and 2 tournaments at was called Industry Arcade, and it's a great location.
Attention, extra ball awarded.
But as soon as we ran a couple tournaments, the tournament director got a job at like a competing arcade, and it's a bit conflicted now. And so we'll see. I mean,
You want a war or just another ball? Your aim was impeccable, Jonathan.
so Slinger, there's basically like 4 locations that all run a league, like a weekly. They're all okay leagues, you know, they're good spots, good community. But none of them live stream and none of them are near me. So like I want to live stream a good weekly tournament. That's what it comes down to.
Continental grounds and every marker must be honored.
Lock is lit.
I'd like to see the manager.
An extra ball has
More or less, yeah. But the thing is, okay, so I'm not in a time mode, am I really? Oh, really matter. So basically, Slinger, yeah. There's a pretty established like weekly tournament league. You know, 10 to 20 players at each spot. A lot of them go from each to each and play a ton of pinball. but none of them are like kind of in the suburbs, and there's a great spot kind of in the suburbs right near transit station, like a train station, and it's a great spot, great selection of games, and so I was thinking of putting something together on a night a week when the place is closed, like something, you know, unique. And yeah, I don't know, just I also don't want to like do it on a night when there's other stuff going on.
Extra ball.
And so the thing is, there's a chance I could live stream at other locations, but like when I set up the live stream rig to do a tournament, I've got 3 like suitcases of gear, 3 suitcases of gear, the streaming rig. So like parking that, walking it in, setting it up takes about 45 minutes. But then loading it up in the car at like 11 at night by myself in the shittiest parts of town, like that's part of it. Like the other good pinball spots, like none of them are in, you know, a place that I'd really want to like have to do all the work myself of setup and tear down. But I might. It's kind of like in the early stages, but
Shoot again. Well played.
and one thing that's funny too, the one night of the week when that makes sense to start a whole new league night,
Second chance.
I like am never available because my daughter has lacrosse games that night every week, so that sucks. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, Slinger, there is. So like Monday nights, I could do it. Some of the weekends, like Saturday or Sunday, I could do it. I just kind of prefer to have Saturday and Sunday open for like family stuff, but she plays ringette. She might play hockey, but Slinger, ringette is basically hockey, but with a rubber ring, and it's highly competitive and it's faster than hockey. Same as hockey basically, but she plays ringette in the winter and field lacrosse in the winter. She's playing box lacrosse right now, and so well, that's the thing too, where like, you know, absorb one of the other joints, John, but I'll text you about that idea. It could happen, you never know.
Your aim was impeccable, Jonathan.
Please make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, so slinger ringette, if like you looked it up on Google, it's basically like a almost like a 6-inch rubber donut, and they just use a stick, but it's kind of like when we were kids, it's what the girls played when the boys played hockey, but now both are mixed. So but she's incredible. She's an incredible skater and knows all, like she could migrate into girls hockey or female hockey as they call it. She loves ringette. The community's great, and yeah, so essentially slinger, like ringette is basically like hockey, but without, there's no stick handling. The stick just stays in the ring. So you can go really fast. You can, checking is similar. You hit the stick, but
I'm just asking you to try. It is time.
okay. Try for the bitter.
The Continental
Some
appreciates your
different
accuracy.
skill shots.
Lucky, but maybe not so lucky next time.
I'm afraid this facility doesn't allow animals.
This marker may ultimately be your downfall. Play wisely, my friend.
You know what's funny? Maybe early to say this, but they changed. Okay. Okay, I can't say for 100% sure, But I'm pretty sure they changed the flashing on the inserts, and I'm pretty sure it's bad. So that's the speed at which the lights normally flash. But during that last mode, like if you rewind, they're like strobing more. They were all flashing this fast. So you can see this one's flashing very fast, which it also never used to do. And then that's the normal flashing insert speed. But during that last mode, they were strobing.
I am impressed.
We'll see how it goes in the next couple modes, but maybe it does it when they're more.
Now newly anointed leader of the Ruscaroma.
Yeah, I think they fucked the game. I couldn't see shit when it was happening, but that's the normal speed, and that's the speed that they were strobing, which is nice. Like if there's a hurry up or some urgency on one shot versus another, I like games that do that. I like it when they're like, no, this shot's the one you want to hit. Like Jaws does that. Well, a lot of games do that. And actually King Kong started to do that in one of the last updates, but oops. But I found it extremely hard to look at this.
Your aim was impeccable, Jonathan.
Again, this could just be my list of excuses for mid-level gameplay today.
Keep it clean, no tilting on hotel ground.
That's normal strobing speed.
Attention.
Normal strobing speed. Happened last time. There's a code bug here because it doesn't know the ball's locked in this mode. They obviously didn't know or fix that one. I don't think I've had this happen before. Unless it's... Is it taught? There we go, finally. A little distracting, but...
You want a war or just another ball? Well played.
Oof.
Don't see that often. Lead a ride.
Gentlemen, this institution is now deconsecrated. Business may now be conducted on Continental.
But there's not a third ball. Oh, at least it gave me an extra ball. It knew there was only 2 up there, I guess.
They just keep on coming. This is now out of control. Equal flippers.
Not getting those scores up.
You're not very good at retiring or controlling the ball.
Dang. Okay. I'm gonna play another game. Have to go to work before I go watch my daughter play lacrosse. So she has a middle of the day tournament game today, and so she's missing school to go play lacrosse. But what's up, CG Swing? Welcome to the stream. And shout out to the channel subscribers. I appreciate you guys.
Lock is lit.
This marker might save you, but its consequences.
So my daughter plays, I think, better as a defense player, but she's definitely mixed. And the way her team works, actually, you play both. You switch, which is good for development. So
Your aim was
I'll
impeccable.
report back to you guys how this game goes. So we're playing against a team today that is known to be like savagely violent, like extremely physical for no reason. And it is a contact sport, but this particular team has like a reputation for just being cheap and hitting people in the neck. And so that's partly the reason why I'm going to this game, because yeah, I'd like to be there in the event there's injuries.
There is a task.
Yeah, John, she is a badass for the most part. She's taken a few hits this year that have kind of like made her a little bit gun shy or a little bit like skittish. She's been hit pretty hard this year. But I had some motivational talks with her this morning about, you know, being tough, playing, signed up for a contact sport, and you're good at it, so be an antagonist.
All three flop.
See this pattern.
So CG Swig, it's funny you mentioned that. So I'm actually partly going to make sure that my wife doesn't become that person. She somewhat overreacts to normal situations. It is possible or apparent. It's like
Shoot again. The Continental appreciates your accuracy.
Second chance awarded.
No one gets out from cafe without concussion.
not exactly in the zone today. Well, that is good, Brian. That is good. I appreciate it. I'll be in and out. I'll be in and out of the plant. Yeah, Slinger. So we up here we play what's called box lacrosse. We play box lacrosse at this time of year and field lacrosse in the winter, which is kind of goofy, but so shut the fuck up, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is like making a whole bunch of attract sounds. Anyways, so when they melt the ice, now the lacrosse players play lacrosse indoors. And during the winter, they play outdoors on the turf fields. Anyways, so it's full contact. A lot of the time, I believe girls lacrosse in the U.S. is not full contact. It's yeah, it does feel backwards, but anyways, so it's played in an ice arena. It plays and the lines change just like hockey. There's buzzers and timers but there's a shot clock, so it's really fast paced. Checking is permitted, but checking can be done like you're cross-checking with a stick. It is how you check. You're allowed to like steer people, like steer the athletes with your stick, but people just. So anyways, yesterday we had 2 players out with concussion protocol. We had a couple of injuries, a couple of kids came out of the game. But we're playing 10 games in a row. Today is the first of the weekend tournament games, but we played every night this week. And anyways, so I'm going to hop off and go to work and be present and then take off and go watch this game. But I will probably be back on John Wick. I don't know. You know, I'm not in the zone right now for John Wick. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like been off it for a while, but who knows? We'll probably be back on this, and we'll also stay tuned this weekend. I'm dropping at least one long form video on YouTube on the Pinball Capital. So I went there and did interviews and a kind of a featurette on the Pinball Capital, so in Chicago. So I'm going to drop that video this weekend, maybe tonight. I'm not sure, but stay tuned on the YouTubes if you watch those things. But anyways, I'm going to head out of here. Let's see if any friends are online to raid over. I don't know, these watch parties that I guess people watch those things, but yeah, the Pinball Capital definitely is a good location, and I edited the whole video, but I just don't like to drop the videos on top of each other because they kind of like eat the viewers of the other ones. But I do want to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the new subs today and the follows and the notify buttons wherever you are watching. Stay tuned for more of this stuff next week. Also, I told you guys I'm going to the Northwest Pinball Show. If you're in town, come say hello. I'll be the obvious person walking around with a bunch of camera stuff. But anyways, I'm going to head out. I'm not going to raid, but I'll catch you guys on the next stream. It's in Tacoma, Brian. Okay, I'm gonna head out because I got to jam over to work. But we'll catch you guys later. Enjoy. Yes, John. You guys have a good day too, and a good weekend ahead of you. Play some pinball.